How could God, who repeatedly declares that humans are created in the best image, forms an organ, prepuce, whose anatomical and physiological significance is in question? Why would He then command the performance of a painful operation to remove it? And what are the benefits of circumcision? So in this video, I'm going to explain about the benefits of circumcision in two ways, like in a religious point of view and also in a surgeon's point of view. So in Islam, mostly male individuals are prescribed to circumcision for religious reasons, mainly to follow the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad. Moreover, these are the attempts to label it as a contributor to cleanliness or personal hygiene. So, although it is not mentioned in Quran, but Muslims everywhere regard it as essential. It is considered as a part of the fitrah according to the Prophet. So this verse explains about the fitrah, and here it includes circumcision, shaving of the hair, depilations of the armpits, etc. are there. So circumcision is a common thing, if not a universal practice in Arabian countries. So this practice is attributed to the Prophet of Islam. The prevalence in majority of Muslim world is that children born in hospitals are circumcised before discharge. In rural areas, the practice is delayed to a few weeks or even up to the age of 5 to 7 years. As an Abrahamic faith, Islamic people practice circumcision as a confirmation of their relationship with God, and the practice is also known as tahira, meaning purification. So the benefits of circumcision according to a surgeon point of view. So this is the procedure how they are doing in males. And first thing it says that is hygiene. So the hygienic level of this foreskin removal is abundant. So because there is a droplet of urine after every micturition in a male person who is having a foreskin, that is uncircumcised penis. So in a circumcised person, there is no droplet infection. Also, there is no such diseases like phimosis, paraphimosis and melanoposthitis. Like these are the diseases of the foreskin. And it also reduces the risk of penile cancer, where the risk is about only 5% in the circumcised peoples. And it also reduces the sexually transmitted diseases due to its acts. Like it prevents it does not helps in the transmission of the organisms into a non-deceased partner because of the foreskin removal. So the STDs include syphilis, chlamydia, hepatitis B, gonorrhea, herpes, hepatitis A, scabies, etc. And also it reduces the risk of UTI, that is urinary tract infection, in the first year of life in male infants. Estimated that 2 out of 1,000 members of circumcised are getting infected, and also in uncircumcised 14 out of 1,000 members are affected with this urinary tract infection. Also, it is giving protection against the HIV infection. So HIV infection risk is low and during a heterosexual sex. And also it reduces, there is a reduction in the risk of prostate cancer.